month ago when I played for the Houston Rockets, I tweeted "Free Palestine." I dang near got kicked out the league for it. And I'm like trying to figure out why.
Shalom. Let us all praise the due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. My name is Kanawak from GMS Toronto. Doing this lesson, and it's going to be in regard to the NBA player Dwight Howard. And he opened up. He had a statement, right? He posted a thing on Instagram saying "Free Palestine," and basically he got backlash within like 20 minutes by the NBA. All right, and those Palestinians those people there in the land of Israel, in the land of Palestine, they're known as the Ishmaelites, right? And because they're real Philistines or the actual Hamites, right? But now the Hamites are like in the land of Ham. But basically, he posted, "Free Palestine," and those small hats, they got upset, right? And they run all the NBA franchise, all those leagues, those NBA leagues, everything is run by them, right? So you can't say nothing against these people, So it shows you that our people are in captivity, man. And Deuteronomy 28:48, thou shalt serve thy enemies which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Right, so when our people were in transatlantic slave trade, our people were were chained, sent on on these cargo slave ships and coming to the New World as slaves, as servants, right? But now they put a spiritual yoke on our people that it's a spiritual yoke. You're in a yoke. You have a yoke, to these contracts, that you can't say certain things, otherwise you're gonna lose your your money, everything, right? So that's what's happening. These guys are just basically like gladiators. It's just a bread and circus. Like, they don't give a shit. Like, like, our people can't speak their mind, otherwise they get ostracized, man. So that I'm gonna look at the word yoke. I'm gonna look at the word yoke, and for that, Deuteronomy 28:48. So the root word is Ilah, to act severely, deal with severely, make a fool of someone, to act severely, to be severely dealt with, right? That's what they do. Those small hats, they're putting our people in their place, man. And they're doing the same thing too with the NBA. Sorry, like with the whole music industry. These these other athletes, these entertainers, like, they can't go against the grain. Otherwise, if they do, they're going to be dealt with severely. To busy oneself, divert oneself, deal wanton, deal ruthless, abuse by thrust through. That's what they're doing. So they're doing that like deliberately, by ostracizing our people. To practice thrust forth in wickedness. Right? Yeah, that's what they do, man. All these leagues is run by them. It's run by these people, and you can't even say nothing. Like if you say these things now, you become your YouTube. You end up you get a strike. Or they shut down your page. These are the people that run everything, man. But I don't want to go too long. So with that, let us see our praise due to how Bashim Rashai, Bashim Kakodas, the one apostles of great milestone, peace and blessings to the election.
I dang near got kicked out the league for it. And I'm like trying to figure out why. So I tweet Free Palestine. Less than 10 minutes after I tweet that, I get a call from the commissioner of the NBA. People like working with my foundation at the time in Texas, you gotta erase this tweet. You gotta take this down. You're gonna get it. So I'm like, what did I do that was so bad?
Somebody explain to me.
Yeah, can somebody explain? And it was just like because I went against the grain. I said something that people didn't like, and now
Not people didn't like. They didn't like.
So now it's like I gotta stand on what I believe and how I feel, and not go back on it.
Yeah.
And when you're in the league, you be in that place where if I say too much, if I say something, I may not get a job no more. And then I just got to a place where I couldn't trust nothing anymore. So it's like, I'm not going to say nothing, do nothing. And then that was a problem too, because now other people are speaking for me. Over the years, it's like, you know what? Either say how you feel or let people say how they feel about you, and you don't do nothing. I'm like, no, I'm a speak, and that's the end of it.